Who has become the new Prime Minister of India? Shri Narendra Modi ji, option D. Mr. Narendra Modi has taken the charge as the 15th Prime Minister of India 2024 from 9th of June 2024 after the swearing in ceremony. This will be his third consecutive term as Prime Minister. This is happening for the first time in 6 decades after 1962. Who has become the new Chief Minister of Sikkim? Shri Prem Singh Tamang, option C. He has become the CM for the second time. He is the founder and leader of the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha since 2019. The capital of Sikkim is Gangtok and Governor of Sikkim is Shri Lakshman Acharya, who has been appointed as Director in the Department of Rural Development. Shri Rajpriya Singh, option A. Which medal has Aman Sehrawat won in the Budapest Wrestling Ranking Series 2024? Silver, option B. Antim Panghal and Ashu Malik won silver medals in women's 53 kg and 57 kg weight classes respectively, and Ritika Huda got the silver medal in 76 kg category. Where was the 2024 Global Rice Summit held? In Hyderabad, option B. The 2024 Global Rice Summit and 16th Annual International World Rice Conference Summit of the International Commodity Institutes discussed the technology and market for future food security. India, South Korea, the US, the European Union, and which country have launched an alliance to build a resilient supply chain in the biopharmaceutical sector? Japan, option A. The announcement was made at the inaugural meeting of the Biopharmaceutical Alliance held in San Diego, California, during the Bio International Convention 2024, the world's largest biopharmaceutical exhibition. The alliance was launched in response to the drug supply shortages experienced during the COVID 19 pandemic. Which of the following has recently called for the abolition of Nut Pratha? NHRC, option B. Full form is National Human Rights Commission. Under Nut Pratha, girls in some communities are allegedly sold either on a stamp paper or otherwise in the name of marriage having no legal sanctity in parts of Rajasthan and adjoining areas in Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Gujarat. Recently, where has the world's longest pedestrian suspension bridge opened? In Czech Republic, option C. The Czech Republic is now home to the longest pedestrian suspension bridge in the world. Its name is Sky Bridge 721. The 721-meter long bridge is part of a mountain resort named Horski Resort Dolny Morava in the country. It is built at an altitude of more than 1100 meter above sea level. The bridge has become the latest tourist spot in the nation. Recently, human made wetlands, Nagi and Nakti, were recognized as wetlands of international importance under the Ramsar Convention situated in which state? In Bihar, option A. Both these wetlands are deemed as protected areas situated in Bihar's Jamui district. The inclusion of the two bird sanctuaries in the Ramsar Convention has taken the total number of Ramsar sites in India to 82. Kanwar Lake in Begusarai district was designated as Bihar's first Ramsar site in 2020. Ramsar Convention is an international convention to conserve wetlands and was signed in 1971 in the Iranian city of Ramsar. According to the World Gold Council, which country has recently become the third largest buyer of gold in the world? India, option D. India became the third largest gold buyer in May 2024 after Switzerland and China. Recently, Greece, Panama, Denmark, Somalia, and which country have been elected as temporary members of UNSC? Pakistan, option B. The UN General Assembly has elected Denmark, Greece, Pakistan, Panama, and Somalia to serve as non permanent members of the Security Council for 2 year terms beginning on 1st January next year. When is World Ocean Day celebrated every year? On 8th of June, option B. The theme of 2024 was Awaken New Depths, and multi year action theme was Catalyzing Action for Our Ocean and Climate. You may watch the full video on World Ocean Day, the link is in the description. Who has become the new Chief Minister of Odisha recently? Shri Mohan Majhi, option B. Mohan Charan Majhi has become the third tribal chief minister of Odisha after Giridhar Gamang and Hemanand Biswal of the Congress. He is the 17th chief minister of Odisha. Who has become the new chief of Indian Army? Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi, option C. He will take over as the Chief of the Army Staff from General Manoj C. Pandey on 30th June 2024. Who has become the new Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh recently? N. Chandrababu Naidu, option D. This is the fourth time that Mr. Naidu will be serving as Chief Minister. He has served as Chief Minister of combined Andhra Pradesh twice, and this is the second time in residual Andhra Pradesh. Who has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of PNB MetLife recently? Mr. Sameer Bansal, option A. Life insurer PNB MetLife India Insurance has appointed Mr. Sameer Bansal as its managing director and chief executive, and it will be effective from 1st July 2024. Who has recently taken over the charge of Director General of Employees State Insurance Corporation? Shri Kamal Kishore Sohn, option C. Where has India's first biosphere reserve been created within the Tiger Reserve? Uttarakhand, option B. It is situated adjoining the Rajaji National Park in Uttarakhand. In 2023, the first phase of the plantation introduced approximately 80 species. When is World Accreditation Day celebrated every year? On 9th of June, option A. The theme of 2024 was Accreditation, Empowering Tomorrow and Shaping the Future. The Quality Council of India celebrated World Accreditation Day across more than 20 cities in India. The event was held in New Delhi. NABL and NABCB constitute the accreditation infrastructure in India, authorized by the International Accreditation Forum and the International Laboratory Accreditation Cooperation. NABL has over 8,000 accredited labs, and NABCB has over 260 accredited CAPS, conformity assessment bodies. The Quality Council of India was established in 1997 by the Government of India and the Indian industry, who has recently won the Dilip Bose Lifetime Achievement Award. Both of the above, option C, Sri Narsingh and Rohini Lokhande, won the Dilip Bose Lifetime Achievement Award. This is a new Lifetime Achievement Award for women coaches. Rohini Lokhande was the first woman tennis coach to qualify from the National Institute of Sports. Recently, the first Command and Control Compatibility Board meeting has been held between India and which country? Between India and USA, option B. The first 2024 Command and Control Compatibility Board meeting between India and the US occurred at Manekshaw Center, New Delhi from 4 to 7 June 2024. Where is the Prerna Sthal being developed recently? In New Delhi, option A. The iconic statue of Mahatma Gandhi has been relocated away from its prominent position in front of Parliament House to a corner of the Lok Sabha complex, where a dedicated area, Prerna Sthal, is being developed to host all the statues in the Parliament complex. When is the International Archives Day observed every year? On 9th of June, option B. This is the day dedicated to raising awareness about the crucial role of records and archives in our society. This year's theme was hashtag Cyber Archives. Mongla Port, which was in the news recently, is located in which country? In Bangladesh, option B. India is looking to operate the Mongla port in Bangladesh and build a new terminal, aiming to counterbalance China's strategic presence in the region. What is the rank of India in Global Gender Index 2024? It's 129, option C. World Economic Forum's report has ranked Iceland at the top in gender equality. The Global Gender Gap Report is an index designed to measure gender equality, which is the first company in the world to make calls using spatial audio. Nokia, option B. Nokia has made a breakthrough in communication technology with immersive audio and video calling using 3D audio for a more engaging experience. Who has recently become the first female helicopter pilot of the Indian Navy? Sub-Lieutenant Anamika B. Rajiv, option C. She has become the Indian Navy's first woman helicopter pilot after she received the prestigious Golden Wings following the completion of her rigorous training at a naval air station in Tamil Nadu's Arakonam. Recently, who has launched his autobiography, Source Code My Beginnings? Bill Gates, option C. Where will the MotoGP India 2025 be held? In India, option A. The FIM, IRTA, and Dorna Sports have announced that the Indian Grand Prix will not take place in 2024. Following the advice from the government of Uttar Pradesh to MotoGP, the sport will return to Buddha International Circuit, Greater Noida in March 2025. Suhelwa Wildlife Sanctuary is in news recently. It is in which state? In Uttar Pradesh, option D. A new tiger reserve will soon be established in Uttar Pradesh after evidence of tiger population found in Suhelwa Wildlife Sanctuary. It is located in the Shravasti, Balrampur, and Gonda districts of Uttar Pradesh. This sanctuary was established in the year 1988. Suhelwa Wildlife Sanctuary will be state's fifth tiger reserve. Which country will host the FIH Hockey Men's Junior World Cup 2025? India, option A. The tournament will be held in December 2025, in which 24 teams will participate. How many medals has India won in the Archery Asia Cup 2024 held in Suwon, South Korea? Total 5 medals. Option B. In women's compound individual category, Kumud Saini got gold medal. In women's compound team, Kumud Saini, Maya Bishnoi, Tejal Rajendra Salve got the silver medal. In mixed compound team category, Kumud Saini, Manav Jadhav got silver medal. In men's compound team, Manav Jadhav, Ganesh Mani, Ratnam Thirumuru, Kushal Dalal got bronze medal. And in women's recurve team, Bhargavi Ben Bhagora, Basanti Mahato, Sharvari Somnath Shende got bronze medal. Which organization has released its Child Nutrition Report 2024? UNICEF. Option B. The report is titled as Child Food Poverty, Nutrition Deprivation in Early Childhood. The child food poverty is 27% globally and 40% in India. It is second highest in South Asia. Which country leaders have attended PM Modi's third term oath ceremony? All of the above. Option D. Leaders who attended the oath ceremony were President of Sri Lanka, Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, President of Maldives, Dr. Mohammad Muizu, Vice President of Seychelles, Mr. Ahmed Afif, Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister of Mauritius, Mr. Pravind Kumar Jugnauth, Prime Minister of Nepal, Mr. Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachand, and Prime Minister of Bhutan, Mr. Shering Tobgay. Which institute has bagged Best Conduct of Business Regulator Award in Asia Pacific by the Asian Banker? SEBI. Option C. SEBI has got this award for its role in enhancing the regulatory framework for securities markets in India. The award was received by SEBI's whole-time member Kamlesh Chandra Varshney in a ceremony held in Hong Kong. Who has been appointed as the chairman of the committee constituted by RBI that examines various aspects of the digital payments intelligence platform? AP Hota. Option D. The committee is expected to give its recommendations within 2 months. Which country is hosting 50th G7 summit in 2024? Italy. Option C. It's being held from 13 to 15 June 2024 at Borgo Egnazia in the city of Fasano in Apulia of Italy. The G7 is an informal forum with an annual summit to discuss economic policy and security issues. The G7 member countries are Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The capital of Italy is Rome. Prime Minister is Giorgia Meloni. President is Sergio Mattarella. Italy lies in continent Europe and its currency is euro. Who has become the new Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh? Shri Pema Khandu. Option D. He has become the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh for the third consecutive term. The capital of Arunachal Pradesh is Itanagar and governor is Cavalier Trivikram Parnaik. When is World Blood Donor Day observed every year? On 14th of June. Option B. The WHO declared the day in 2005 to honor Landsteiner's contribution and raise awareness about the importance of blood donation. The theme for WBDD 2024 is 20 years of celebrating giving Thank you, blood donors. Who has been appointed as new Director General of FICCI? Ms. Jyoti Vij, option A. Vij is holding the position of Additional Director General at FICCI at present. The full form of FICCI is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Who has made the history by becoming the first Indian to win a golden ticket to the World League of Fighters? Surya Sagar, option C. He is an Indian Muay Thai fighter. Which company has been awarded the prestigious Kalinga CSR and Sustainability Excellence Award 2024 in Gold category? Jindal Steel and Power, option D. Kalinga Energy Excellence and Kalinga CSR and Sustainability Excellence Awards has been given to MCL Mahanadi Coalfields Limited in the 5-star category for the performance year 2023. Which state government has launched Mukhya Mantri Nijut Moina scheme recently? Assam. Option B. The Mukhyamantri Nijut Moina scheme aims to empower the girls of the state by promoting education amongst them with financial incentive and support from the state government. An empowered girl will also help in reducing the incidence of child marriage in the state. The scheme will benefit approximately 10 lakh girl students in the state. The capital of Assam is Dispur. Chief Minister is Himanta Biswa Sarma and Governor is Gulab Chand Kataria, who has taken the charge as Vice Chancellor of the Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. Mr. Rakesh Mohan Joshi, option A. IIFT is a business school under the Ministry of Commerce and it was established in year 1963. The United Nations has officially declared 2025 to be the International Year of Blank. Of quantum science and technology, option C. It also aims to ensure that all nations have equal access to quantum education and opportunities. An opening ceremony is expected to take place on 14 January in Berlin in 2025. Recently, where has the BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting 2024 held? In Russia, option A. BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting 2024 was held in Nizhny Novgorod in Russia, which IIT has launched the UDAN program to boost drone startups in India. IIT Kanpur, option B. The launch was part of a partnership between SIIC, the Center of Excellence for Capacity Building, Training and Design of Unmanned Aerial Vehicles at IIT Kanpur, an initiative by the Government of Uttar Pradesh and the Drone Federation of India. The full form of UDAN is UAV Drone Acceleration and Networking. Who is the first Indian to become the foreign minister twice? S. Jaishankar, option B. When is World Day Against Child Labor celebrated every year? On 12th of June, option A. This year's World Day focused on celebrating the 25th anniversary of adopting the worst forms of child labor convention. The 2024 theme was Let's Act on Our Commitments, End Child Labor. Recently, India and which country have started the local currency settlement system? UAE, option B. India and UAE forged new path with local currency settlement system to reshape economic relations. The Reserve Bank of India and the Central Bank of the UAE had signed an MOU for this. The deployment of the RuPay stack as a domestic card scheme called J1 in the UAE is scheduled with the customer rollout beginning in July 2024 and additional features planned for October 2024. The capital of UAE is Abu Dhabi. Currency is United Arab Emirates Dirham. Prime Minister is Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. President is Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and it lies in continent Asia. Who has been appointed the new managing director and chief executive officer of SBI Cap Ventures Limited? Shri Prem Prabhakar, option C. Recently, the eighth phase of maritime exercise GMEX has started between India and which country? Japan, option D. Japan India Maritime Exercise 24 GMEX 24 commenced at Yokosuka in Japan. The Indian Navy's indigenous stealth frigate INS Shivalik arrived at Yokosuka, Japan to participate in the bilateral Japan India Maritime Exercise 2024. This is the eighth edition of GMEX since its inception in 2012. The capital of Japan is Tokyo. Prime Minister is Fumio Kishida. Currency is Japanese yen and it lies in continent Asia. Recently, Russia and which country have started the second phase of tactical nuclear weapon exercise? Belarus, option B. The capital of Belarus is Minsk. Official language is Belarusian and Russian. President of Belarus is Alexander Lukashenko. Currency is Belarusian ruble and it lies in continent Europe. Who has recently won the Canadian Grand Prix for the third consecutive time? Max Verstappen, option D. Recently, Lieutenant General Walker Uz-Zaman has been appointed as the new army chief of which country? Of Bangladesh, option A. He will take the charge from 23rd June 2024. The capital of Bangladesh is Dhaka. Currency is Bangladeshi Taka. Official language is Bengali. Prime Minister is Sheikh Hasina and President is Mohammad Shahabuddin. Which organization has recently released the Container Port Performance Index? World Bank, option B. The World Bank has recently released the Container Port Performance Index in collaboration with S&P Global Market Intelligence. The CPPI is based on a comprehensive dataset of 405 ports around the world. Visakhapatnam Port Authority has secured 18th position in this ranking. Which integrated generator monitoring and control system has Indian Army launched? Vidyut Rakshak, option A. The Indian Army has launched Vidyut Rakshak, an integrated generator monitoring protection and control system developed by Army Design Bureau. This technology based innovation, part of the Army's Year of Tech Absorption, utilizes Internet of Things technology to monitor, predict faults, and automate manual operations of all existing generators, regardless of type or make. PM Shri Paryatan Vayu Seva, an intra-state air service, has been launched in which state? In Madhya Pradesh, option D. What is the new name of Uttarakhand's Joshimath? It's Jyotirmath, option D. Kheer Bhavani Mela 2024 is being held in which state or UT? In Jammu and Kashmir, option B. The World Bank has recently estimated India's growth rate to be what percent In the financial year 2025, it's 6.6%. Option B. Who has recently been reappointed as the Principal Secretary to Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Dr. Pramod Kumar Mishra. Option B. He had served as additional Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister during 2014 to 19 also. Who has been selected as the next MD of Dedicated Freight Corridor Corporation of India Limited? Mr. Praveen Kumar. Option C. DFCCIL is a public sector undertaking (PSU) under the Ministry of Railways. He has been recommended for the post by the Public Enterprises Selection Board panel. DFCCIL was founded on 30th October 2006. With whom has the Indira Gandhi National Centre for the Arts signed an agreement to promote Indian art and culture? Sansad TV. Option B. Under the agreement, programs produced by IGNCA will be telecasted on Sansad TV, and Sansad TV will also have access to content from IGNCA's cultural archives. On behalf of IGNCA, Dr. Sachidanand Joshi and Sansad TV CEO Rajat Punhani signed the agreement. From which company the Indian Army has introduced indigenous drone Nagastra 1? Economics Explosives Limited. Option A. The Indian Army has placed an order with Economics Explosives Limited, a subsidiary of Solar Industries, for the supply of 480 loiter munitions under an emergency purchase agreement, signaling the readiness of indigenous defense capabilities. Who is the ICC Women's Player of the Month for May 2024? It's Chamari Attapattu of Sri Lanka. Option B. Who is the ICC Men's Player of the Month for May 2024? Gudakesh Moti of West Indies. Option D. Who has been elected first Vice Chair of the International Chamber of Commerce? Shri Harshpati Singhania. Option A. The election took place during the World Council meeting on 11 June 2024 in Paris of France. The International Chamber of Commerce is the largest, most representative business organization in the world. The current chair of ICC is Maria Fernanda Garza, and the current Secretary General is John W. H. Denton AO. Its headquarters is in Paris of France, and it was founded in year 1919. Which country is the second largest nitrous oxide emitter by volume in the world? India. Option B. The top 5 emitters by volume of anthropogenic nitrous oxide emissions in 2020 were China, India, USA, Brazil, and Russia. The per capita emissions for the top 5 emitters are 1.3 of China, zero point 0.8 of India, 1.7 of USA, 2.5 of Brazil, and 3.3 is of Russia. It's measured in kgN2O per person. The nitrous oxide is a greenhouse gas that heats up the atmosphere far more than carbon dioxide. Who has become the first Indian rider to win a 3-star Grand Prix event? Shruti Vora, option D. In a historic achievement for Indian equestrian sports, Shruti Vora has become the first Indian rider to win a three-star Grand Prix event. The CDI 3 event was held in Lipikov, Slovenia from 7th to 9th June. Who has won the 2024 FIDE Women's World Junior Chess Championship? Divya Deshmukh, option A. And in boys section, Kazibek Nojebek has won the 2024 FIDE Women's World Junior Chess Championship. Book named I Have the Streets, A Kuti Cricket Story is written by blank. By both A and B, option D, R. Ashwin and Mr. Siddharth Monga. Recently, which space agency has discovered the ice on Mars? ESA, option D. The European Space Agency is a 22-member intergovernmental body devoted to space exploration. The founders are NASA, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Spain, Netherlands, Switzerland, Belgium, Italy, Sweden, and Denmark. Its headquarters is in Paris of France and it was founded on 30th May 1975 in Europe. Who has been appointed as India's National Security Advisor for the third time? Mr. Ajit Doval, option A. The Appointment Committee of the Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has reappointed Mr. Ajit Doval as a National Security Advisor to the Prime Minister. When is International Albinism Awareness Day celebrated every year? On 13th June, option C. 2024 marks a decade since the launch of International Albinism Awareness Day. This year's theme is 10 Years of IAAD, a decade of collective progress. Who has recently become the chairperson of COAI, that is Cellular Operators Association of India. Mr. Abhijit Kishore, option B. The vice chairman is Rahul Vats and Director General is Lieutenant General Dr. S.P. Kochar. COAI is an Indian non-governmental trade association and advocacy group focused mainly on telecommunications industry. COAI was constituted in 1995 as a registered non-governmental society. Since 2017, COAI has been jointly organizing the India Mobile Congress with the Department of Telecommunications, Government of India. Recently, which state government has launched the Chief Minister's Manuyir Kathu Manuyir Kappom scheme? Tamil Nadu, option C. Its aim is to encourage sustainable and chemical-free agriculture practices with the objective of preserving soil fertility by distributing green manure seeds to farmers. The 206 crore rupees scheme announced in the state agriculture budget will benefit 2 lakh farmers. The capital of Tamil Nadu is Chennai. Chief Minister is Mr. M.K. Stalin and Governor is Mr. R.N. Ravi. Recently, Adani Defence and Aerospace has signed a cooperation agreement with Edge Group of which country? UAE, option B. The MD and CEO of Edge Group is Hamad Al Marar and CEO of Adani Defence and Aerospace is Mr. Ashish Rajvanshi. Recently, the International Astronomical Union has named a crater on Mars after blank. named after Professor Devendra Lal. Option B. The IAU has named three new craters located within the Tharsis volcanic region on Mars after India's science community and Indian places. The largest crater has been named as Lal crater in honor of Professor Devendra Lal. The Mursan crater is named after the Mursan town in Uttar Pradesh of India, and the Hilsa crater is named after the Hilsa town in Bihar of India. Who has recently become the president of AAHRS, that is Asian Association of Hair Restoration Surgeons. Dr. Kapil Dua, option D, is a pioneer in hair transplant surgery in India. The announcement was made at the 8th annual scientific meeting and surgical workshop of AAHRS held from June 6 to 9th in China. Recently, where will the historic civic body elections be held after 20 years? In Nagaland, option A, a total of 669 candidates filed their nominations for the elections to the urban local bodies in Nagaland that will be held on 26 June 2024. It is after 20 years that the elections to ULBs are going to take place in the state. According to the State Election Commission, 669 candidates, including 238 women, filed their nomination papers for the three municipal councils and 36 town councils. The capital of Nagaland is Kohima, Chief Minister is Nephew Rio, and Governor is La Ganeshan. Recently, the Chief Minister of which state has approved 100 crore rupees under the Chief Minister's Society Security Scheme CMSSS. Arunachal Pradesh, option A. This scheme was initiated in 2019 with the aim to provide financial assistance through pensions to elderly citizens above 60 years, widows, and persons with disabilities. The capital of Arunachal Pradesh is Itanagar. Chief Minister is Mr. Pema Khandu, and Governor is Cavalya Trivikram Parnaik. Egypt and which country have recently jointly built a hyperspectral camera for Chang'e 7 lunar mission? Bahrain, option B. The Egyptian Space Agency, Bahrain's National Space Science Agency, and the Changchun Institute of Optics, Fine Mechanics and Physics signed a cooperation agreement to jointly develop a hyperspectral camera as part of the goal of developing and delivering scientific instruments for the China's lunar mission Chang'e 7. The capital of Bahrain is Manama. Currency is Bahraini dinar. King is Hamad bin Isa al Khalifa, and it lies in continent Asia. The capital of Egypt is Cairo. Currency is Egyptian pound. Official language is Arabic. President is Abdel Fattah el Sisi. Prime Minister is Mustafa Madbouli, and it lies in continent Africa and Asia. Where was the two-day India IORA Cruise Tourism Conference organized? In New Delhi, option C. It was held on 13th and 14th of June 2024. The full form of IORA is Indian Ocean Rim Association. Officials and experts from the IORA member states, including Bangladesh, Kenya, Madagascar, Maldives, Mozambique, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Seychelles, and Tanzania, participated in the event. This event aims to foster cooperation, knowledge sharing, and strategic partnerships to maximize the potential of cruise, coastal, and marine tourism within the IORA region. Which state police has launched the Mission Nishchay in border villages to gather intelligence about demand and supply of drugs? Punjab Police. Option C. Punjab Police, in association with the Border Security Force and village defense committees, will carry out a 1 week drive against drugs in 42 villages along the India Pakistan border to gather actionable intelligence about the demand and supply of drugs. The capital of Punjab is Chandigarh. Chief Minister is Shri Bhagwant Mann and Governor is Shri Banwari Lal Purohit, who has been awarded Sahitya Akademi Yuva Puraskar 2024 for Hindi literature. Shri Gaurav Pandey. Option D. The Sahitya Academy announced the names of 23 writers who will receive the prestigious Yuva Puraskar across many languages. The Yuva Puraskar has been awarded for 10 poetry books, 7 short stories, 2 collections of articles and 1 essay, 1 novel, 1 book of ghazals, and 1 memoir. Award in Sanskrit language will be declared at a later date. The Sahitya Academy gives the Yuva Puraskar to the works of those writers who are below 35 years of age in the award year. Sahitya Academy Youth Award was started in 2011. The 23 winners of Yuva Puraskar are Sutapa Chakrabarti, Hina Chaudhary, Gaurav Pandey, Shruti Biyar, Rinki Jha Rishika, Vicom Chinkhe Gamba, Suraj Chapage, Randhir, Sonali Suthar, Anjan Karmakar, Nayan Jyoti Sarma, Self-Made Rani Baro, Shyam Krishnanar, Sanjay Kumar Panda, Lokesh Raghuraman, Ramesh Kartik Nayak, Javed Ambir Misbahi, Mohammad Ashraf Zia, Geeta Pradeep Rupani, Advait Salgaonkar, Devidas Saudagar, Rinku Rathor, and K. Vaishali. In this list, the language in which they have received the award is given and also for their title of creation. The 24 winners of the Bal Sahitya Puraskar. The Bal Sahitya Puraskar has been awarded for 7 novels, 6 books of poetry, 4 stories, 5 short stories, 1 play, and 1 historical fiction. It is an annual award established in 2010 for the most outstanding book by an Indian author, first published in any of the languages recognized by the Academy within the 5 years prior to the year immediately preceding the award year. This annual award recognizes writers for their contributions to children's literature in any of the 22 languages listed in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, as well as in English and Rajasthani. The book must be creative one, not a work of translation or an anthology of multiple authors, and is meant for the target readership of 9 to 16 years age group. The winners of Sahitya Academy Bal Sahitya Puraskar 2024 are Narayanji, Manas Ranjan Samal, Krishnamurthy Biligere, Harshdev Madhav, Shamsul Islam Faruqi, Ranju Hazarika, Deepanvita Roy, Harsh Sadguru Shetye, Unni Ammayam Balam, Shetri Mayum Subadani, Bharat Sasane, P. Chandrasekhar Azad, Virgin Jekova Machahari, Bishan Singh Dardi, Muzaffar Hussain Dilbar, Basanta Thapa, Dugai Tudu, Prahlad Singh Jhorda, Gira Pinakin Bhatt, Devendra Kumar, Lal Hot Chandani, Lachar, Yuma Vasuki, Kuldeep Singh Deep, Nandini Sen Gupta. The winners of Sahitya Academy's Bal Sahitya Puraskar and Yuva Puraskar 2024 will receive the award in the form of a casket containing an engraved copper plaque and check of rupees 50,000 each at ceremony to be held later. The president of Sahitya Academy is Mr. Madhav Kaushik. Where has the Hemis festival known as Hemis Sechu been celebrated? In Ladakh, option A. The Hemis festival, known as Hemis Sechu, celebrates the birth anniversary of Guru Padmasambhav in Ladakh. The festival took place on 16th and 17th June 2024. Smriti One Earthquake Memorial Museum has been selected for the UNESCO Prix Versailles Award 2024. It is situated in which state? In Gujarat, option B. Smriti One Earthquake Memorial Museum is in Bhuj of Gujarat. Museum has been placed in the list of the 7 most beautiful museums in the world under the prestigious Prix Versailles Award in the field of architecture and design announced annually at UNESCO. The capital of Gujarat is Gandhinagar, Chief Minister is Bhupendra Bhai Patel, and Governor is Acharya Devrat, who has been announced as winner of V. Shantaram Lifetime Achievement Award at 18th MIFF. Mr. Subia Nalamuthu, option C. The full form of MIFF is Mumbai International Film Festival. It's an event being held from 15 June to 21st June 2024 in Mumbai of India. Who has been elected as new president of South Africa? Cyril Ramaphosa, option A. Cyril Ramaphosa is African National Congress leader who has secured his second term this time. The administrative capital of South Africa is Pretoria, the legislative capital is Cape Town, and the judicial capital is Bloemfontein. The currency is South African rand. South Africa has 11 official languages, including English, Afrikaans, and 9 ethnic languages, of which Zulu and Xhosa are the most widely spoken. It lies in continent Africa. Who is the author of the book A Fly on the RBI Wall? Alpana Kilawala, option D. Scientist Dr. Srinivas Hegde passed away recently. He was related to which deep space mission of ISRO? Chandrayaan 1, option C. Scientist Srinivas Hegde was mission director for India's first deep space mission, Chandrayaan 1. Chandrayaan 1 was the first Indian lunar probe under the Chandrayaan program. It was launched by Indian Space Research Organization in October 2008. When is the Global Wind Day celebrated every year? On 15th of June, option C. This day is celebrated to promote clean energy and raise awareness of wind power's potential. In India, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy organizes Global Wind Day 2024 event with a central theme of Pavan Urja, powering the future of India. You may watch the full video on Global Wind Day. The link is in the description. When is the World Day to combat desertification and drought? Celebrated every year. On 17th of June, option A. It is being celebrated since the year 1995 and the theme of 2024 was United for Land, Our Legacy, Our Future. Where was the Raj festival celebrated recently? In Odisha, option B. Odisha celebrates Raj festival in honor of womanhood and menstruation. The capital of Odisha is Bhubaneswar. Chief Minister is Mr. Mohan Charan Maji and Governor is Mr. Raghubar Das. Which of the following is not included in the list of top 100 most valuable global brands 2024 released by Kantar Brands? Reliance Jio, option A. TCS has captured the 46th spot in the list with Airtel and Infosys sitting at 73rd and 74th spots respectively. HDFC Bank is on the 47th spot just below TCS, and Apple remains the number one most valuable global brand. Who has become the first Indian male wrestler to join mixed martial arts? Sangram Singh, option A. Sangram Singh is the second Indian overall after Pooja Tomar to compete as an MMA fighter. Recently awarded the Kavli prizes are given in which field? All of the above. Option D. In the field of astrophysics, nanoscience, and neuroscience. In the field of astrophysics, David Charbonneau of Harvard University and Sarah Seager of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology are awarded. For neuroscience, Robert Langer of MIT, Armand Paul Elevizatos of the University of Chicago, and Chad Merkin of Northwestern University are awarded. In field of neuroscience, Nancy Canwisher of MIT, Windrich Frewald of Rockefeller University, and Doris Tsao of the University of California at Berkeley are awarded. The Kavli Prize is awarded in honor of Norwegian American businessman and philanthropist Fred Kavli. The first Kavli Prizes were awarded in year 2008. Each prize consists of a gold medal, a scroll, and $1 million cash prize. As per the Household Consumption Expenditure Survey in India, which is the top state consuming the most milk and milk products? It's Haryana. Option D. As per the report of Household Consumption Expenditure Survey 2023 made every 5 years by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. In urban areas, the food expenditure on different food item groups are: in milk and milk products, Haryana spent the maximum at 41.7% as a percentage of total expenditure on food. On egg, fish, and meat, Kerala spent 23.5%. On fruits, Kerala spent 12%. In cereal, Jharkhand spent the most at 14.2%. In vegetables, Chhattisgarh spent the most 15.8%. And on beverages and processed foods, Tamil Nadu spent the most 33.7%. In rural areas, the food expenditure on different food item groups are: in milk and milk products, Haryana spent the most, 41.7%. On egg, fish, and meat, Kerala spent the most, 23.5%. On fruits, also Kerala spent 11.3%. On cereals, Jharkhand spent the most, 14.8%. On vegetables, Chhattisgarh spent 18.8%, and on beverages and processed foods, Tamil Nadu spent the most, 28.4%. Similarly, in urban areas, the expenditure on different non food item groups are: on clothing, bedding, and footwear, Punjab spent the maximum at 11% as a percentage of total expenditure on non food items. On conveyance, Kerala spent the most, 16.6%. Also in durable goods, Kerala spent 18.7%, the most. On education, Karnataka spent the most, 12%. On fuels and lights, West Bengal spent 14.2%. Also in medical, 15%. And on miscellaneous goods and entertainment, Assam spent 13.1%, the most. In rural areas, the expenditure on different non food item groups were: on clothing, bedding, and footwear, Punjab spent the maximum at 13.3% as a percentage of total expenditure on non food items. On conveyance, Kerala spent the most, 18.9%. On durable goods, Kerala, 18.2%. On education, Haryana spent the most, 10.5%. Fuels and lights, Odisha, 17%. On medical, Kerala is at top, 17.9%. And on miscellaneous goods and entertainment, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, and Bihar, all three spent the most, 13.2%. Pandit Rajiv Taranath passed away recently. He was associated with which musical instrument? With Sarod, option C. Where has GAIL India announced to set up India's largest ethane cracker project with an investment of 60,000 crore rupees. In Madhya Pradesh, option C. GAIL. GAIL is India's largest natural gas company and one of the Maharatna public sector undertakings under Government of India. Its headquarters is in New Delhi and it was founded in year 1984. At present, chairman and managing director is Mr. Sandeep Kumar Gupta. The owner of GAIL is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Government of India with 51.8% ownership. GAIL Limited has launched Vah Kya Energy Hai campaign recently to promote clean and sustainable fuel choices. The capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. Chief Minister is Mr. Manoj Yadav and Governor is Mr. Mangubhai C. Patel. Recently, CM Rice School Vinoba, of which state has been named in the top 10 shortlist for the World's Best School 2024. Madhya Pradesh, option C. The five inspirational Indian schools have been named in the top 10 shortlists for the World's Best School Prizes 2024. This is the highest number of any country globally alongside the UK. The CM Rise School, Kalyanpura, Jhabua, is listed for supporting healthy lives. Ryan International School, Vasant Kunj, for environmental action. CM Rise School, Vinoba of Ratlam, for innovation. Kalvi International Public School is listed for community collaboration. Mumbai Public School LK Vaji International is listed for supporting healthy lives. What is India's rank in Global Peace Index 2024? It's 116, option A. According to the 18th edition of the Global Peace Index 2024, released by the Institute of Economics and Peace, India is ranked 116th out of 163 countries. It has climbed 10 positions from 2023. The list is topped by Iceland since 2008, followed by Ireland, Austria, New Zealand, and Singapore. Yemen is now the least peaceful country, preceded by Sudan, South Sudan, Afghanistan, and Ukraine. Which Indian farmer has been designated a land hero by the UN agency? Siddhesh Sakore, option B. On World Desertification and Drought Day, the UNCCD announced the names of 10 land heroes in program in Bonn of Germany. Siddhesh Sakore is a farmer and the founder of Agro Rangers. He is from Maharashtra. The other land heroes are from Brazil, Costa Rica, Germany, Mali, Moldova, Morocco, Philippines, USA, and Zimbabwe. Where was Ukraine Peace Summit held? In Switzerland, option D. The two-day diplomatic summit was on 15th and 16th June 2024, which took place in Stansted of Switzerland. It was hosted by the Switzerland President Viola Amherd. The capital of Switzerland is Bern, currency is Swiss franc, and it lies in continent Europe. The popular disease is streptococcal toxic shock syndrome is spread by blank. By bacteria, option B. It is caused by group A Streptococcus bacteria. Gas can be spread from person to person through direct contact, respiratory droplets, or unwashed hands. Which country will host the first multinational air exercise Tarang Shakti 2024? India, option C. This event will be held in August with the participation of 10 countries and some other as observers. It is inspired by the Red Flag exercise hosted by the United States. The exercise is now scheduled to be held in two phases. First will be held in southern India in the first 2 weeks of August, and the second phase will be held in western sector from the end of August to mid September. The countries sending their contingents are Australia, France, Germany, Japan, Spain, UAE, UK, and USA. Germany will deploy fighter jets and also an A400M transport aircraft. Recently seen in news, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary is located in which state of India? In Madhya Pradesh, option C. The Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary in western Madhya Pradesh is said to become the second habitat for cheetahs in India after the Kuno National Park. This sanctuary spans 368.62 square kilometer across Mandsaur and Neemuch districts bordered by Rajasthan. Who is the first Indian honored with Nelson Mandela Lifetime Achievement Award? Shri Vinod Ganatra, option B. He has been honored with this award at the ongoing 7th Nelson Mandela Children's Film Festival for his immense contributions to the world of cinema for kids. He has bagged 36 national and international awards, including the Janki Nath Gaur Award from Doordarshan for his children's program Bangan Raja. He is the only Indian filmmaker to receive the Liv Ullman Peace Prize in Chicago for his Gujarati film Harun Arun. When is the World Sickle Cell Day celebrated every year? On 19th of June, option B. And the theme of 2024 was Hope Through Progress Advancing Sickle Cell Care Globally. Fitch Ratings has revised India's GDP growth forecast to blank for financial year 2024-25. 7.2% option C. Which installment of about rupees 20,000 crore has PM Narendra Modi released under PM Kisan scheme recently in Varanasi? 17th installment option A. In PM Kisan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana, a financial benefit of rupees 6,000 per year is given in three equal installments every 4 months, which is transferred into the bank accounts of farmers. Which state's High Court has directed to ensure the 1% reservation for transgender persons in public employment in the state? West Bengal, option B. The capital of West Bengal is Kolkata, Chief Minister is Mamata Banerjee, and Governor is C.V. Anand Bose. According to Mercer Consulting, which is the most expensive city in India? Mumbai, option D. Globally, Mumbai has climbed 11 places compared to the previous year, now ranking at 136th position among 226 cities surveyed. The survey's top 10 most expensive cities worldwide are Hong Kong, Singapore, Zurich, Geneva, Bern, New York City, London, Nassau, and Los Angeles. Other Indian cities featured in Mercer's survey includes New Delhi, Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, and Kolkata. Which company has launched Gemini tool in India? Google, option A. Google has launched its Gemini app in India with support for 9 Indian languages and English. The Gemini app will be available in Hindi, Bengali, Gujarati, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu, and Urdu. Recently, the Reserve Bank of India cancelled the license of which cooperative bank? Of Purvanchal Cooperative Bank, option B. RBI has cancelled the license of Ghazipur based Purvanchal Sahkari Bank in Uttar Pradesh as it does not have adequate capital and earning prospects. Which two ministries signed an MOU for the Krishi Sakhi certification program? Both A and B. Option D. PM Narendra Modi presented certificates to more than 30,000 self help groups under Krishi Sakhi certification in Varanasi on 18 June 2024. Realizing the important role and contribution of women in agriculture and to promote skills of rural women, the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and the Ministry of Rural Development signed an MOU in August 2023. Krishi Sakhi certification program is an ambitious initiative under this MOU only. With which bank has the Ministry of External Affairs signed an MOU for e-migrate? SBI, option B. The Ministry of External Affairs and SBI have signed an MOU to provide an additional digital payment service of the bank through its payment gateway SBI ePay to the users of the e-migrate portal. The eMigrate portal was launched in year 2014 and is associated with overseas Indian workers. According to the CIPRI's report, what has been the number of nuclear weapons in India? 172. Option C. The Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, that is CIPRI, has said that India has about 172 nuclear weapons. That's a slight increase from 2023, while Pakistan has 170 warheads. The US and Russia have 90% of global arsenals. Russia has 5,580 and USA has 5,044. Tesam Pongte has been elected as the new Speaker of which state legislative assembly? Of Arunachal Pradesh, option B. Tesam Pongte, MLA from Changlang North, has been elected unanimously as the Speaker of the 8th Arunachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly. The capital of Arunachal Pradesh is Itanagar. Chief Minister is Mr. Pema Khandu and Governor is Mr. Kavalya Trivikram Parnayak. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.